Many of you might not be aware, one of the saddest incidents in our recent Islamic history was the hijacking of the Kaaba itself. The Kaaba! Not by a group of pagans, not by a group of idol worshippers, not by a group of kuffar, by a group of ultra-fundamentalist fanatics that were so quote-unquote righteous and pious that many of the senior scholars alive at the time did not know what to make of it. Why? Because they thought these people were good people. They thought these people were righteous people. And this is why it's so scary that there is a fine line between fanaticism and between righteousness. And that line is sometimes difficult to distinguish, even for people of great knowledge and great stature.
Now, Juhayman has written many booklets, 7 booklets and pamphlets, not many. And I read over all of them for a paper that I was delivering at a conference. And it's very scary. Wallahi, I will tell you honestly. And I am somebody who has a master's in theology. I know my religion, inshallah, to a good degree. Wallahi, I was reading his documents with a fine-tooth comb. I was waiting to jump on something that I could say, aha, this shows that he's a deviant. Aha, this shows he's a fanatic. I swear by Allah, I could barely find anything that gave me warning signals. It seemed to be very solid, very well argued, very passionate. And this terrified me. Why? Because I have the advantage of hindsight, looking back. And I'm going through his pamphlets with a fine-tooth comb, and I don't find anything wrong. Imagine those people who were with him, and there were many of my teachers who knew him personally. They all said the same thing, that we really thought he was a righteous, pious individual. Maybe a little bit fanatic, but still righteous and pious. Some of his closest friends didn't know what he was going to do, but this is what he ended up doing. Now, the point being that Juhayman's movement is really a very, very interesting movement to study, and it came from within the generally the Salafi or the Najdi Da'wah tradition. Juhayman was definitely within the movement. Most of the people with him were students at the University of Medina, of his teachers, Sheikh bin Baz and others, and this shows us that fanaticism can occur no matter what your theology is. You have fanatics in every movement. Just because you belong to a movement doesn't mean you're going to go to heaven.